Today in the Boot Guy, we're talking about the Carolina 1816 American made. So if you've never seen a Carolina 1816 before, or if it's been one of those boots that's been on the wall in your local boot shop and you've just been kind of hesitant on making the leap forward with all the new stuff that's out there, the old 1816 from Carolina, and I mean that, this boot's been in the line for a pretty long time, is definitely something you should be looking at. One of the high points about the 1816 is that it is American made all the way through, all the parts and everything. The beautiful oil tan leather really makes this boot a handsome work boot. And I mean handsome in a good way. It doesn't look cheap or, plasticky. It's an oil tan leather and it feels really nice. For the 1816, Carolina uses a leather welt. So that means that this boot is completely recraftable and resolable. The boot is waterproof with the SCUBALINER, which has been time tested in all of the Carolina loggers that people have learned to love and trust. Now, something that might stand out about the 1816 is the fact that they use the Carolina Millennium sole, which, if you're familiar with boots such as the 309, you're going to know that this is a really dependable sole. This is something that you can depend on for being comfortable and for having a huge amount of bounce and energy return to it. When it comes to closing this boot up, it's Carolina, and Carolina doesn't cut no corners when it comes to their lacing systems. The laces, the eyelids, the hardware, this beautiful one-piece machined hardware that they use in the speed laces, the fact that they actually put an eyelid at the top so you can tighten this boot down nice and tight is a really nice touch. Now, like I said, the boot is waterproof, so Carolina adds a really nice liner to this thing. That is this soft polyester type material that it finishes all the way from the vamp to the heel cup and all the way out. And it's really nice. It's a softer material, but it doesn't feel weak or anything, like the kind of stuff that just feels so paper thin that you know you're gonna just wear right through from friction and abrasion. Carolina did a really nice job right there with that padded collar. Look at that thing. It's not a lot of padding, but it's just enough to make the boot comfortable. And they use this really nice single-piece leather pull-on on the back. Now, inside the 1816 is a Dries insole. Now, this is a single-density insole. So, in the grand scheme of things, of all the other Carolinas that I have reviewed, this is not their best insole. But mix this insole with the Millennium sole, this dual-density, really soft and comfortable sole, and you got a really nice combo. Now, something else that's really nice about the Millennium sole is that it's oil resistant and it's a slip resistant sole, and the tread pattern is not really aggressive. So if you're somebody who does a lot of residential type work, you don't really have to worry about dragging in a lot of mud and dirt from the outside into the house. So the boot is EH. And something else that's really nice about the 1816 is the composite toe that they use. It's a little bit wider and a little bit taller than the average composite toe. So that gives you a lot of space inside there. When you mix in that lining plus the Dries insole, with this nice composite toe, it's not going to be one of those toes that is going to hurt your feet. It's got a lot of space. Now, the size and the fit on the 1816, well, it's just like all the other Carolina 4 Comfort boots. It's really a true size boot. And when I say it's true to size if you've worn Carolinas before. If you've never purchased a pair of Carolinas, then you're going to have to try a bunch on. You're going to have to start what you believe is your size and work your way up or down from there. Now, most of the time, when a guy comes in and he's wearing one of the other brands, I just pull the size right out of there and I throw a Carolina that size on his foot, and it usually fits perfectly. So that's the Carolina 1816, American-made, fully welted, completely recraftable, beautiful boot. If you've ever worn any of the Carolina 1816 or anything from the Carolina 4 Comfort series, please comment below. Let other guys know what you thought about the Millennium Sole, the SCUBALINER, the beautiful leather that they use. Hey, if you want to see some really good detailed photos of the Carolina 1816, swing by to bootguy.com. There I'll have all kinds of detailed photos and a couple links to Carolina and a few places where you can pick a pair of these up. Hey, please don't forget to hit my subscribe button below. It really helps out. And if you should have any questions about Carolina boots or just work boots in general, feel free to email me. Alright, until the next time, I'm the Boot Guy. Thanks a lot for watching.